Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. Now, this lady, she don't need no introduction. She's been part of our lives forever. I'm talking Pam from Martin. And now, of course, she's in the neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer. You already know it's Tichina Arnold in my hood today. Come check us out. It's a dope conversation. And don't forget to subscribe, fam. I need that support. Appreciate you. Yo, it's Jazzy Jazz with Lee Bailey's EURWeb.com Spotlight. I'm excited, fam. I have a goddess, a queen who has given us love, joy, laughter, like a lot of laughter for real, inspiration and insight for decades. Iconic actor, mother, director. It is Tichina Arnold in the chair. I would say in the building, but we're on
Okay,
Zoom.
yeah, I'm in a chair, literally.
Yeah, there you
How,
go.
how are
So
you, Jazz? Thank
welcome
you for
and
having me.
yeah, welcome and thank you for all you have done for us as sisters for real. You probably don't even know how many lives you have impacted just by who you are.
Wow, wow. I know when people express it to me, it makes me remember just how important my position in life is, and that God has blessed me to do what I love doing since the age of 3, literally, and I hold it in high regard because it is my ministry. So responding like that or telling me that means a lot. Thank you.
No, but it is true. Well, congratulations on your Lifetime Achievement Award. I
Yes.
mean, you don't just deserve the flowers, you deserve the whole garden of roses. You feel me?
Look, girl,
And I
I'm gonna
love
keep you in my pocket. So when I feel bad about myself, I'm like, well, Jazz didn't say that. Jazz didn't.
Well, and I definitely want to chop it up with you a little bit about just your career and your life, which I think is such an inspiration. But first, let's talk about Oh Baby Baby, which
Oh,
what it's a very moving film. Congratulations. It is
thank
very
you.
powerful. And of
Thank
course,
you.
this is for Breast Cancer Month. You see, I'm wearing my pink.
I got your pink. Got your
And it's
pink.
going to be it is on BET Her. So just tell me about it.
Well, the opportunity presented itself with beautiful Tessa and her company. I've been told, Tashina, you should direct. You should direct. My sister has been praying, like, just like, Tashina, you gotta direct. And I just consistently just shied away from it because I didn't think I was ready, because I wanted to give it my full attention. And this situation presented itself, and I said, well, what better time to do it? I lost a few people to breast cancer.
Mm.
I know somebody right now who has breast cancer who's very close to me. I just had one of my friends who had to have a mastectomy. So I'm like, okay, now is probably a good time, because I really think it's important that we tell our own stories. And I love the fact that these film shorts were written by the women who actually went through um, these horrific moments of being told the C word. Um,
Wow.
and so my sister and I got together. It was like, you know what? I want to get the best actress for this. I want to get somebody that can really convey the story. So kudos to Edwina Finley for doing an amazing job. She made my directorial debut a lot easier. But, the time presented itself. We're losing too many people to breast cancer. And it's just, it was a good time for me to, get my feet wet.
Yeah, and 1 in 32 African American women die from breast cancer, mostly because they don't get diagnosed early. So we die at a lot higher rates than white women do. But this story was so moving, and I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert, I promise, because I want everybody to check it out. But I never knew that IVF heightens your risk of cancer. So this is about a woman whose very dream is to have a child. She goes through IVF, and
Mhm.
then, you
Her
know,
world is shattered. World is shattered. And actually, what was more gratifying for me to do this, the woman who actually went through it we filmed it at her school. So she is considered as a breast cancer survivor, but she's the one who wrote the script. And she was there, I had a lot of help because I had firsthand information, because I didn't know a lot about the IVF treatment. So I had, read up on it a little bit and, kind of get familiar with it. But it just so happened that Edwina she was like, yeah, my friend just went through the same thing. And
Mm.
so it was just perfect timing. And so I think, and it's important that we tell our own stories. So that was a great opportunity as well, just to be able to, we as Black women tell our own stories and not let somebody else tell them. We tell our own stories, and I got to direct our story. And
Oh no, it was a great debut. I mean, you killed it. You totally
oh,
killed it.
thank you. Thank you.
No word. But now you have been in the game since, well, you said three. I was going to say 12, but since
Well,
three.
officially, well, no, I started singing in church at the age of
Okay.
3. So that was the first time I literally was able to feel what it feels like to entertain. And from that moment on, I just kind of got the bug. And by the time I turned 11, I was full on. So by the time I turned 12 going into 13, I did my first performance at the Billie Holiday Theater in Brooklyn. I did a play called The Me Nobody Knows. And since then, it was no turning back.
And you are part of such an iconic show, obviously Martin. I have friends that have watched Martin so much that they literally can recite every
It's
word in the
crazy.
episodes, you know.
That is
And
insane.
it is so groundbreaking. And so not only is the show iconic, but you've done so many other things now. You're of course on The Neighborhood, CBS,
Yes.
and you I think you're capping. I think you're lying. You say you're in your 50s. I don't believe it. You look fabulous.
53. When you start forgetting your age, you know it's bad. Because I was like, am I 52 or 53? No, I'm 53. I just turned 53 in June 28th. I'm a Cancer.
Well, you are killing it. You look gorgeous. You are living your best life. Tell
Thank
me
you.
what it means to you as you reflect on your career journey. So many decades and so many years.
It's like I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Now I have a daughter who's 18, going on 55. Pray for me. And now I'm seeing the fruits of my labor through her as well. It's like I'm watching my mini me who's now taller than me. But to be able to see the fruits of your labor is just very, very rewarding, and it's humbling. Uh, the fact that people still say that they can laugh, after what, 30 years of Martin? How many years?
30
30.
years of Martin.
And now I have an opportunity, again with another comedic great, to be able to work with Cedric the Entertainer, who is an amazing human being. God has blessed me. God has blessed me, and I honor it. I respect it. I cherish it, and I want to just keep going. I want to keep going.
But it hasn't always been easy, right? Tell us like
Oh, man.
what would you say was the most challenging, difficult, painful part in your career journey and then the highest moment?
Difficult. My most difficult era of time was after Martin, because but I was typecasted, so I wasn't able to really book anything. It's like the whole industry was saying, oh no, we love her, we know her, but no, she wouldn't be right for this role. Oh, we love her. So to be told, oh, you love me, but you're not gonna give me a job. So then I
Right.
realized that, I have to start putting into and investing in myself, because I try to tell a lot of young people that get in the industry, you are your own brand. Is what you do with your brand, how you sell your brand, how you package your brand, how you respect your brand, what you put back into your brand. If you,
Yes.
if you invest in yourself, you'll get it back. But you have to be patient. Things are not going to come when you want them to come, but your words are very powerful, and you can manifest whatever it is that you want. And
Amen.
I
Yes.
just, practice it. You take a few hard knocks, you learn from your mistakes. And that's what I tell, that's kind of what I've been teaching my daughter. I was like, I cannot stop you from making a mistake. all I can do is give you tools on if you do make a mistake, how to not make that mistake
Mm,
again.
yes, those are wise words.
And
Wise
how to
words.
and how to avoid chaos, how to
Yeah.
avoid, negativity, how to avoid a situation that could turn bad.
So
So
when
but
you were
oh,
when you were in the middle of the or when you were around, because Tisha's your best friend, your BFF since you were 12, and that Martin Tisha breakup, that drama when it was like he lost his mind, he was harassing her, she had to leave the show, all of that. How did you deal with that emotionally?
well, that situation I don't get into because there's always two sides to every story. What I do appreciate about that situation was neither Martin nor Tisha made me feel uncomfortable with their situation and what they were going through.
That's
And I
powerful.
appreciated that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but we're adults and we have to be responsible and we have to hear each other out. We have to listen to each other, and we got through it. They got
Yeah.
through it.
And
And that's
they
what
made
matters.
up and
They got
everybody's
they
good.
got through it. They got
Yeah.
through it. And that's what matters
Yeah.
because now they can be, I would say, an example of others that are in that situation, that you can get through it and that you
Right.
can get to a point where it's healed,
Right.
can
Yeah.
be
No,
healed.
I think everybody was so happy when they finally made up, because everybody loved their love. And I mean, I'm sure the residuals were on the set, and so you were aware of it, but you were able to just kind of keep your head down, right? And
Well,
pray.
no, at that point, you keep your head up.
Yes, keep your
You
head up.
don't keep your head down, you keep your head up. You become aware. You open yourself up to being aware of your surroundings and aware of the situation and working through that situation as best as you can. And we did it. And that's what matters. We got through
And officially, no Martin reboot. That's what I'm hearing.
it.
It ain't happening. Not
We
without
wanted it. We
Tommy.
wanted it. But it will never, ever, ever, ever be the same.
Yeah,
Tommy is no longer with us. the show Martin will never be the same without
yeah.
Tommy.
Well, the other thing, congratulations on your divorce. It's official.
Girl, you just sitting over here talking about all the things. Thank you.
No,
How do I respond to that? Thanks.
no, you say congratulations because I know it was a long time coming. You were separated for a while, and right? And so, now you can move on. And I think it's such an inspiration for all of us as Black women because we have been through this. We have been
Mhm.
through men who cheated on us. We have been through men who abused us. And look at you, full of joy, smiling, gorgeous, great shape. You didn't eat yourself,
Well, you
into
can't let the
being
situation
huge.
get you. You can't let the situation take over your life. You have to get through the situation. You have to get through it. And it's just a process, and it's what this things with that comes along with life. It's life, and that's how life is. You get through it. And I just always try to tell people, you walk in faith and not in fear. We cannot walk in fear because once fear takes over, then it becomes chaos. You have to dig your heels in the ground and really believe in God or whatever higher power you believe in, and you get through it. You get through it. Perseverance. And there's no feeling sorry for yourself. Like, you get through it. And so I
Wow.
always pray for anyone that has to go through a divorce or go through a bad breakup, you can get through it.
And what did you find inside yourself to get through it, both times?
Um, I always check myself, like, what did I do wrong? Where did it go wrong? What did I do wrong? You have to take responsibility for your own actions. And then once you take responsibility for your own actions and you check yourself, you're able to make better decisions.
So again, I want to say congratulations on Oh Baby Baby. I
Thank
think
you.
it is such a powerful film. And, just any last messages for us as Black women on breast cancer?
Just, no one ever wants to get the C word. Not and if you are diagnosed with cancer, just know that you can live. And I just tell people, let's avoid getting the C word or the diagnosis, and let's take care of ourselves. Take care of your body, because we're up against a lot of awful things. We got chemtrails, we got bad food, we got just artificial things that we're digesting, breathing, and living. So take care of yourself, and your body will take care of you. You take care of your body will take care of you. We got to fight hard and walk through faith, not through fear.
Say less, and get checked early, right?
Get early,
Get
yes.
checked
Well,
early.
that's a part of taking care of yourself. Go to the doctor. The doctor is there. Use the doctor for what they're meant to be there for. Get your checkups. I get my physicals every 6 months. You'll be surprised when you go to the doctor every 6 months. Go to the doctor at least twice a year. You'll be ahead of the game.
That's right. So are we going to see some more directing from Tichina?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know what it's going to be. But I'm taking all director. I'm hoping to maybe direct an episode in our 6th season if The Neighborhood comes back. So I've been shadowing other directors. So we'll see.
That's exciting. Well, again, congratulations. You look gorgeous. You are living your best life. No one would believe you in your 50s. And I want to see the driver's license. And thank you so much for joining me on Spotlight.
Thank you for having me, Jazz. God bless you. Keep going.
Yeah, and again, my apologies. I hope you don't feel any kind of way.
No worries. And what I do understand, because people want answers, because we all go through different things, but when those things happen to me, that's why I talked about it, got it out the way, and now I've moved on.
It's like you ain't talking about it
never
no more.
rehash.
I ain't revisiting that no more. That's done.
All right.
I feel you on
Take
that.
care, Jack.
Love you. Thank you.
Have a blessed one.
Bye. Now, fam, don't forget to subscribe so I can keep bringing you these conversations. Let's go, let's go.